Ooh, that's loud. Yep, but you're really loud again.
Oh.
Yep.
Really loud.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead and hang up.
Okay. But you can hear us fine. Oh my gosh, that's loud.
Yeah, still
Yeah,
pain.
it's
Yeah,
like
the
unbearably
the Skype coming back to us is just in the headphones.
Well, is that a Skype setting? That might be a Skype setting. I think it is. I think there's a
the
Skype.
return?
Yep, I think there's a setting in Skype, if memory serves. Yeah, I think there's a Skype volume level.
Is that a menu up there? Is
But
that
you know
back-
what you're not getting? Let's see.
Oh, it's over here.
Her.
Preferences?
Yeah, try press.
Okay, audio, video. Here we go. Codec volume. Let's try going like that.
Okay.
Say something to us this time, Lid. Turn it down, and you can hear us okay?
Well, that's not doing anything right there, is it?
Wasn't doing anything.
Is that better or worse? Okay. Speakers.
Oh, go to Scarlett. Try that.
How about now? Oh, she can't hear us at all now. So
Codec.
Codec is right there. Okay, is that any better or worse? Okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought there was a setting in here.
Okay, so we've got the microphone is the USB. Okay, so that's what's sending her is the USB audio. So that should be fine.
We're just doing a little adjusting here. Little adjusting here.
Yeah, once you switch that back to the Scarlett, maybe.
Where?
maybe we're,
In speakers?
let's do. Okay, so speakers would be what we hear from her, right? So that would be the return. Because see, right now we don't have anything coming from this into the board.
Oh, we don't?
Right. So all we're doing right now is we're taking the tape output, running it into the Scarlett. But there's nothing taking this back and putting
Right.
it either in the board or putting it into the computer.
Oh, weird. Okay.
So,
This
can
isn't-
you have her talk again?
This isn't going.
Say something again there, Lid. Give us a little something, something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
See
11,
that?
12, and they all had fun. Happily fun picnic.
Yeah. If I
Keep singing.
If I unplug this, it
1, 2, 3,
doesn't
4,
make
5,
any
6,
difference.
7, 8, 9,
No.
10, 11, 12.
And you can hear us?
Yeah, that sounds actually a lot better.
It sounds a lot better, she said.
Putting on the mic.
So you can hear me fine too? Okay.
How about now?
Yep, that's good.
You can still hear us just fine.
So my next... That's
All
really
right, we're gonna
strange.
keep plugging stuff in and out. So stay with it. Stay with us, girlfriend.
We can go all the way out with this, right?
All right, you picking us up at all now?
You still getting us?
And that was.
I'll show you the tutorial in Spreaker, which tells you this is exactly how you're supposed to do this. And
Now
it's
what-
funny because...
Well, what about the Scarlett unit?
What this does is this gives you, do you guys play anything back from the computer and play it into the board at all, or not?
Well, we can. We haven't.
Okay, because that's what this will give you.
Yeah, well, we could do the same thing if we wanted to play something from our
Right.
phone.
Right.
Yeah, so we could choose to do that. We could
Right.
go something right off
Right.
the board from here,
Right.
and then we'd pod this up, right?
Right.
Okay.
Actually, this is the tape.
Tape, so we just go with tape right here.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. But right now, that's not. Yeah, the Scarlett isn't doing anything
That's hilarious.
because
What the heck?
What's coming in and out, and I'm wondering if she wasn't hearing it twice.
Well, that's the funny thing a funny thing about the whole thing. But you can hear us just fine when we're on mic. It sounds like a regular phone conversation.
Yep.
Great.
Okay. So all right. So go ahead, Sean. Talk one more time.
Test 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2 3 4. Test test test.
Okay.
Test 1 2 3 4. Check 1 2 3 4.
Okay.
Hello, hello. Checking, testing. Test 1 2 3 4. Check test 1 2 3 4. So I think the other thing with Spreaker is that I think having the gains up really seems to grab onto Spreaker better, and you seem to get better levels in Spreaker.
Now let me see how even back. Yeah, but well, yeah.
It's better than it was because
Yeah.
we were running it. I mean, I'll put this right back where it was.
Yeah,
We were like right there, and then we had this jammed up like that. We were doing a lot of
that's
this.
way too low.
Yeah, we were doing a lot of that, and that was not grabbing
yeah,
with.
I think you really want to, be a lot more
Yep, at that range.
in that range.
Yeah, attenuate those mics a little better.
Okay.
Give them just a little bit more.
Because this is the first level of input coming from the microphone. So you want to glom as much
Yep.
signal as you can coming from these bad boys.
Perfect.
Get as fat a signal as you can coming from those.
That sounds great. Do we need Lydia on there anymore? Should we just keep her on?
But what's weird? So are we able to? But we haven't adjusted, how she sounds in the headphones at all. I
No.
mean, we didn't futz with that at all.
Still as loud in your headphones, huh?
Keep talking, Lydia.
Okay, I can keep talking for sure.
It's really loud
She
for
is
me.
really loud. Yeah.
She is really loud. Okay.
It's really dark in this room.
Loud.
I'm all by myself.
So she's.
Are you
coming from the
scared?
computer. So here's what the question is.
Don't be afeared.
I'm wondering,
I wish Bob were here.
is this?
Keep going, Led. Talk again. Oh, yeah, okay. Output volume, but that's going to also affect. We don't know how it affects the output that comes into record, that comes into interface.
Yeah, if you
Because
go
that
to
can't just be a
Skype-
headphone thing. That's going to
Yeah.
affect the overall volume of what she's sending to us.
Yep.
And we need
So
obviously they need
so
to
what
be
did
on the
this-
same
yeah,
level.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's where we're recording this. So
Yeah.
Okay,
So say something to us again here, Lid, because we're at about this level right here, just to kind of ballpark it a little bit. Turn it down to about 3/4. Her about 3/4 there, Sean. All right, say to us again. Talk to us again, Lid.
Dolls, red or black, capsules or tablets, washed down, vodka, or swallowed straight. For Anne, Jennifer, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
As long as the filter
Now we're going to talk for a second. All right, and you can hear us just fine and everything. Again, I'm just trying to get a
Yep.
general balance here between the audio output that we're doing with the mics, the way it just sounds in our headphones at any rate. And now say something to us again, Lid.
now
So that's pretty balanced right about
Yeah, it
now.
is.
that she's not coming through.
Oh, she's
But in
not-
terms of actual output,
Right.
so I'm going to say something here so we can watch the meters bounce a little bit. Meters bounce. Now you say something to us, Lid.
Yeah, see, they're not going. So go into Skype. In
Yep.
your
Okay,
Skype
hold on a second.
going to what?
into the Skype settings, and let's see where she's coming through. She should be. Camera is there. USB audio codec. USB audio codec. Yeah, have her. Yeah, can we have her talk again?
Okay, let's go again, Lid. Give us a little something.
Okay. I couldn't believe these weren't real girls. Jacqueline
Still
Suzanne
isn't
left
coming
her
through.
hometown of
Go to the
Philadelphia.
speakers.
Okay, hold on.
Let's just try a different. So the microphone is in, the ringing is there, the speakers. So go ahead and do the select of the speakers. Let's see what we have available. Go to Samus system. See what that does. Okay, now have her talk with.
All right, go ahead. Give us something there, Lydia.
Cover
Okay,
design
yeah,
by
we're still
Evan
not getting any
Gaff.
audio from that.
Painting on the spine by Robert Abbott.
Okay, so go ahead and drop that down. Go
Cover
to
photography courtesy of Neil Peters Collection.
Uh,
Grove Press. The imprint of
try
Grove
this.
Atlantic Incorporated. Distributed by Publishers Group West.
It's funny that she's ending up in here, but she's not actually ending up.
Mesmerizing. The equation
So,
of
I'll put
emotional
the tape in.
dependencies with drug addiction in one comprehensive personality.
Well, that was my question about the USB through. Try the USB through once, because
Yeah, try that.
Here, keep talking.
Valley of the
Tape it.
Dolls. Oh, I'm getting feedback
Oh, you are?
of myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's giving us levels too. Keep going.
To Josephine, who sat at my
Now we're
feet,
getting levels over here
positive.
with the USB through.
Yep. Is she still hearing feedback?
Are you still hearing feedback?
Nope.
Nope.
With this out, she doesn't hear.
Okay.
feedback.
So it is the USB through that we need.
But is it all okay? So we're right about here. Say something to us again there, Lid.
You've got to climb to the top of
Her
Mount
levels are still
Everest.
lower though. So all right. So
We can go a little up on the USB through.
okay. Redo us again, Lid.
You've got to climb to the top of Mount Everest to reach the Valley of the Dolls. It's a brutal climb to reach that peak, which so few have seen. You never knew what was really up there, but the last thing you expected to find was the Valley of the Dolls. You stand there, waiting for the rush of exhilaration you thought you'd feel, but it doesn't come. You're too far away to hear the applause and take your bows,
Because it's going to blast any
is.
phone call.
and there's no
It really-
place
it really
left to
couldn't even-
climb.
It's still loud in your
Oh, it's
headphones?
excessive. Yeah.
Even with it turned down, it's still loud in your headphones?
So where did we turn it down before? Was that in? That was over here, right?
Yeah. Okay. So she still ends up, all right, so even as we're turning her down, she ends up still really loud in your headphones.
Yeah. Hold on. Redo us again here, Lid. Read to us again.
Okay. You're alone, and the feeling of loneliness is overpowering. The air is so thin, you can scarcely breathe. You've made it, and the world says you're a hero.
So I'm just turning it
But
on.
it was more fun at the bottom when you started.
So we're still getting good levels from her, but I've got this turned way down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's really what it is. The USB through can go up.
All right.
and this
Say to us again, Lid. We're going to check your level here again.
With nothing more than hope and the dream of fulfillment, all you saw was the top of that mountain.
Turn up the USB
There was
through
no
a little
one
more.
to tell you about the Valley of
Yeah,
the
okay.
Dolls,
Got it.
but it's different when you reach
Now
the
she's
summit.
sounding good. Now turn that output volume down just a little bit more there, Shawnee. Right there.
Okay,
Right.
right there?
A
Okay.
little bit more.
Okay.
Keep going, Lid. Talk to us again.
The elements have left you battered, deafened, sightless, and too weary to enjoy your victory. Ann Wells had never meant to start the climb,
It looks
yet
like
unwittingly she took her first step the day she looked around and
Okay.
said
It's
to
a
herself,
combination of those two.
"This is
Okay.
not enough."
And can you hear us okay? You got a good volume level here on us? You can hear us just fine?
Yep, it's good.
We
Yep.
sound loud and clear. You're not having to strain to hear us.
Nope, it's perfect.
Because, see, we're getting a really nice,
Yeah, we
thicker,
are.
fatter signal
This
out of
sounds
her
so
right
much
now.
better.
You know?
It really helps to peg those gains. I mean, that seems to really, Spreaker seems to give us a better.
Let's take her up here just like to about 3 o'clock. All right. Redo us again in that bad boy, Lydia.
All right. The day she looked around and said to herself, "This is not enough. I want something more." And when she met Leon Burke, it was too late to turn back. Still won. The temperature hit 90 degrees the day she arrived. New York was
I
steaming.
mean, now
The angry
with that thing
concrete-
jacked all the way up, it sounds really nice and thick
It
and
does.
full and
It does.
fat. You know, that USB through.
Great.
It sounds balanced between
So
what
when-
we're doing and what she's saying on that end.
When that call is over, should we shut off the USB through, or does it matter, Mike?
I would turn it off.
Pull it up. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
thought. Okay.
Yeah.
So when we're
Yeah.
taking a call, we just need to know to do that. I can write some
Yes.
notes about
yeah,
that.
Yeah, do that because yes, I used a board like this before, and that does. If you don't take that out, then you end up feeding back onto yourself.
Okay, that's good to know.
In other ways, in other places.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, this has been really helpful because I think that this is just knowing. I think some of the reason why we're getting the drops and why we're getting some quietness is because the gains were down so low.
We're all good, Lyd. You can hang up that Skype now.
I really think that might, and that and a combination of that and Spreaker.
Let's listen to our recording back and
Okay.
see how that sounds.
Well, what the heck with that Scarlet box? That's just
It's so funny.
unnecessary.
You should go to Spreaker because it shows you this tutorial on how to do it.
And is that a box you get from them? Is
No,
that,
no,
or
no, I
did
bought-
but
I
they
bought
but they
this.
say buy this so you can interface, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm sure they're in cahoots somehow. You know.
Well, if you were to use
If you were to use that